in the WWE with the neck surgery because he said doctors told him to take it easy, but you know him, he ain't taking it easy.
As you can see, doing Santon bombs off the top.
I'm not gonna hold you. He scared me. I'm like, bro, you just came back. You just came back.
Yeah, I gotta see what's going on. I gotta see this neck work. Hey yo, pause. That was crazy. that was crazy. That was wild. This neck work was wild.
That's kind of
That was kind of wild. But great match though. The host with the most. Tables, ladders, and cards. Like Y2J, we breaking down the odds. Fat Five in the ring, we the realest on the card. Turn our mics on, we cutting promo from the heart. Undertaker flow, we the biggest in the yard. We headed to the top, climbing ladders to the stars. Every episode of match, we the illest on the card. This is TLP, we the realest in charge. We the realest in charge. Every episode of match, we the illest on the card. Welcome back to the most electrifying WWE podcast show across all social medias. This is Tables, Ladders, and Pods, podcast where we lay the smackdown on everything WWE, where our takes hit harder than a steel chair. Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, Saturday Night main events, and the biggest PLEs of the year. We are the illest to do it, and the host with the most. I am Vito.
So it's good, y'all. Ja. It's 3.
Yes, sir. It's 3. So if you love WWE just as much as we do, don't stay at ringside. Climb that ladder to the top and hit that subscribe and like button. Slam them comments through the tables and follow us on all social media platforms. And if you can't watch us on this YouTube, we come up through your speakers, but the audio versions on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. And make sure to acknowledge us, and we will definitely acknowledge you. Let's tell a friend and tell a friend.
Yeah, man. Make sure you hit that share button, man. Tell those friends to tell more friends to tell more friends to hit that share button and come tap in.
Tap in and don't tap out. 143 subscribers on our YouTube channel and counting. SummerSlam weekend, biggest party of the summer, hottest weekend of the summer. SummerSlam is officially in the books, and what a weekend it was. Championships changed hands, redemption stories was completed, legends were tested, and Monday Night Raw wasted no time kicking off the next chapter. Let's tap into it. Night 1, Liv versus Io Sky, kicking it off night 1 of SummerSlam. Liv Morgan retained her Women's World Championship over Io Sky in another impressive performance, also with the help of her Judgment Day sisters. Liv continues proving she belongs at the top of the women's division, but after Raw, she has a whole new list of challengers waiting for her. What did you guys think about that SummerSlam matchup?
I thought it was a good match. I think that we get this thing with Io Sky and other wrestlers where we always say, "Oh, they soulmates in the ring." Io Sky is just really that good, to be honest with you. And I love to watch her wrestle. I love the storytelling in the match. I didn't really care for the interference, to be honest with you, because Liv kind of won without it. So it was like, what was the point in that little segment being a part of it? But outside of that, I enjoyed the match. I figured that it would be a good match, but yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah, I definitely like the match. Great. I think they definitely have great chemistry together in the ring. Liv and Io, and yeah, like you said, the interference wasn't too much needed, and I don't think they did too much either with the interference. They kept it real simple, and they made Liv capitalize on the situation and getting the W over Io. So Liv retains and goes on to bigger and better things. What you think? What you feel about that soul match? What you thought about that soul? What you thought about that? What you thought about that soul match? What you thought about that match? So,
chill out. I ain't gonna lie, that's the only match I didn't see all weekend. But I did see little highlights, little clips online here and there. So I really didn't have to go rewatch. Plus, y'all told me everything. But
Right.
from what I did see, it was a good match. Look like, Io always gonna do her thing. Liv gonna do her thing. I do think they work pretty well together. We've seen that from the past. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm just happy the belt was defended. I didn't care who won. It's cool that Liv won. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, she on some Roman shit now. Like the way she moving with the blood, like how he was moving with the bloodline, that's how she moving right now. Let's see how long she hold that belt for. Let's see what the next time she defend it.
I mean,
You see on Monday,
We see what
so
happened. We see what happened last night.
I was gonna mention Monday though, because Monday she didn't really lie. Nobody been calling her out or worried about her title, to be honest
And
with you.
she said that, and she said that before Monday. She said that on the post conference. She said, "Y'all saying I'm not defending, but ain't nobody stepping up either. Ain't nobody calling me out.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody,
nobody.
nobody's.
And when
I
and,
mean,
and when you think about it, nobody has been. You see more people looking to get the Intercontinental right now. But then a part of me is like, damn, what does that say about the champion? Because I don't think people scared of you. You just always in some other shit, to be honest with you. That's not involving the championship, because you was in what was that? The Queen of the Ring, and you were trying to get this belt and that belt, like you were trying to be double champ, and you weren't even focused on your title, so nobody had the opportunity to really face you for it. You didn't put it up for grabs. So that's how I would counter that.
well,
But think,
but me as a champion, I'm not putting my shit up for grabs. You gotta come holler at me for this.
yeah,
nah, but I ain't gonna lie. If I'm
As
like
as
that
as
and
a
I know
heel,
I'm
as a
champ,
heel.
even at the hill, I'm walking back there talking my shit. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, she's
Ain't
soaking
nobody
shit of
hollering at me. Nobody could.
all
Ain't none
time.
of y'all.
I
I
actually
do back there.
saw
None of y'all could
one of
beat
the
me.
best.
No, nobody could beat me. Nobody back here could beat me. What's
I
up?
mean, she
You
finally
want
said
it?
that.
I bet.
And she finally said that, and they pulled up on her though, and somebody whooped her ass.
Right.
Somebody whooped the ass. So it's like,
You
Right.
see, you
um,
see who was, you see who was on that.
Mm-hmm.
Ding dong.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
knew she was coming back.
Glad,
To be honest with you, I didn't
glad
expect
she came
the
back.
the Lynch. I didn't expect Becky Lynch, but I I would rather
Glad definitely
Becky
came
as
back, bro.
I would rather Becky as the champion than anybody else
Yeah,
at
I
this
ain't gonna lie.
time.
I'm fucking with Becky.
The
Becky,
work that
Becky, my
she did,
favorite woman in WWE right now.
yeah. She was very entertaining with the
Jay.
Intercontinental belt, but did a very good job at building talent. And I think that belt right now, even with Liv having it, I don't think it has that same like. Mm. And Becky knows how to she knows how to be champion. To be honest with you, she knows how to
Mm-hmm.
carry others up or bring others up without like having to step on them to get there. And I'm I'm looking forward to these feuds. Stephanie and Becky and Liv, uh Stephanie and Liv. Like you got a bunch of different things because there's history there. Y'all injured me, but another sneaky one is I keep saying Roxanne Perez is gonna be a player in all of this. And we hearing it like Liv like, yo, my best friend got a title, and we got Roxanne in the group, the Prodigy. The
She gonna
Prodigy,
she
like,
gonna she gonna she gonna win something. Roxy gonna win something. What
yeah,
that is, who know what that is, I don't know. But to intertwine Raw into this episode as well, the woman division is got way more interesting last night
the
with
one night.
with Lich with face Becky coming back. That's what
Mhm,
it felt like. After Liv bragged about beating everyone, Becky Lynch made her return after what 2 months. Then moments later, Stephanie Valkyrie returned, immediately putting Liv and Judgment Day on notice, and that title picture just became stacked overnight.
mhm.
So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to those things unfolding from SummerSlam, from that Raw up until Money in the Bank or whatever the case may be, how that goes. So yeah,
Yeah, what's the
but
next PLE? Is it Money in the Bank? That's
I
beginning of
think
October?
this is no, this is August, so September is Money in the Bank. Yep. Well, all in all, Liv retains her title, and now she got some new challengers. So hopefully, like Becky said, we ain't waiting another 100 days for you to put that shit on. Put that shit on wax. I need that. You Raquel, you holding up that IC belt. I don't want that. I already made that shit irrelevant. I want sweet cheeks right here. I want sweet cheeks right here. But match 2 of the night 1, the Bloodline, Jay and Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. This is a match I didn't see because I was traveling from crib to crib to watch the match. I did not get to see this match, but the highlights I saw Solo. I saw Solo do his own rendition of running it back and had Jay in the corner
Yo,
hot.
yo, he first and foremost, no, he caught him mid charge. And yeah, yo, Solo is hilarious, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Hilarious.
You're funniest motherfucker in WWE right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Easily.
Between
I mean, him and LA Knight. I think him and LA Knight both bring some like comedic like relief to the shows. Definitely.
Mhm.
But they've been bringing some like, and Roman, to be honest. Roman is funny as hell. I
For
remember
sure.
That match was good. I didn't expect them to let LA Knight and them win, but
I didn't. But you want to know what
that's what I
another
think.
reason why I didn't? The reason why I didn't, because of what happened on Monday. Because y'all teased the LA Knight Roman Reigns match, but it's all to like what, to sell it more than anything else, because you know that right now you're not giving him the title and you're looking to have Oba Femi be the next person to go up and take that title from Roman Reigns. It's already there. Everybody knows what's going on and things like that. So it's like, why are we teasing that right now?
Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna bring us, but as far as that match for SummerSlam, a good match between the 6 guys. LA Knight, Solo, and Royce came out picked up the victory over the Bloodline despite the chaos and tension throughout the match. LA Knight and his team managed to outlast the Bloodline and secure the win. And the Bloodline may have lost his battle, but the issues within the family are far from over. As we seen on Monday, Roman, gotta win. And this is why I thought Bloodline was gonna win, because they will have to answer the Roman if they lost.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, come on, yo. Yeah, what y'all doing? We winning. We don't be the family. Be the family. We just be together. Why are we losing? Like, what's going on? I mean, LA Knight, don't touch him. No, I got him. Go handle Royce Keys. Like, cause y'all, where's Solo? He's supposed to be on my hip. Coffee, Solo, go get it. But he not gonna get that from Solo. That's not what Solo on. We ain't telling Solo go get no coffee.
Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, like Solo might look at it and smack him.
We ain't on that.
Yeah, both Solos.
We ain't on that. Fuck he talking about. I ain't gonna lie, when he said that shit, I got mad last night. Like,
you feel me? So I was like, yeah, we the Solo is not on that. Neither my Solo or their Solos. You ain't selling nobody getting no coffee.
Yo, full circle, people got to remember that Solo was next in line. It wasn't Jay. It wasn't
Jacob. It wasn't Jimmy.
Jacob. It wasn't Jimmy. It was Solo. So until I know that like that seat to your left is mine, ain't no coming back, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm the next tribal chief. You remember what you said? Don't make me go back to doing what I was doing before, to be honest with you, because it could. And join it, I'm just fucking with y'all right now because it could get bad. So
that's a fact.
I'm looking forward to seeing like where this story goes, because I know that there's so much more that's gonna go into it. So yeah.
Yeah, and with Roman coming out and addressing the WWE universe, and LA Knight stepping up, making it clear he wants that World Heavyweight Championship. Next, that competition could be one of the biggest programs heading into the next premium live event. But who knows?
He ain't even say that. He said he could be next. He could wait till Rumble.
Yeah,
he could wait till Mania. He's like, yo, whenever you with it, I'm here.
He said, yo, you wanna set up a tournament? I'm in a tournament. Whatever you want to do, Roman, I'm there.
Not gonna hold you, but then Roman did hit him with the like, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, he little
all your big matches, bro. What you mean? Go win a big match.
You calling yourself the megastar? You got a Walmart watch on? I got the skeleton on, boy. Half a ticket.
I was sitting there like, huh? You
Yo,
can't come
he was
back from
talking
that.
he was
Half a
talking
ticket.
he was talking so dirty that he started acting like a little brother. And I apologize, I'm still a little bit hoarse for the concert, but yo, he's fucking dumb, bro.
Half a ticket on my wrist, boy. You gotta relax.
Yo, and then he just started getting a little personal, like, yo, bro, have you won a big match? Like, what you do to deserve this, little man? Like, God,
You
oh,
skipping a line
oh,
because you won a 6-man tag. You think you could skip the
yeah,
line?
you beat Jay and Jimmy? You think you ain't seen what I did to them?
And then this fool said, "Oh, so you think because you got your little shield shit going for you,
Yo, that
breaker
shit had me.
uniform, Bravo Delta uniform, Bravo Delta, yo, that shit was hilarious, yo. To the point where even Roman was about to be weak. We had to hold it down. He had to get it together. Like, yo,
That motherfucker was
nah,
on. He was on one last night because then he walked to the back after
my little,
after listening to
after
it.
listening, he said, "Did I
Did
hear it
I hear
clearly?
that?
Did he say one of y'all
Yeah,
can't touch me? None of y'all." My Walmart watch, my Walmart bags, and none of y'all can't touch me. Chill out,
yeah.
Jay.
I,
I
I
slap
will.
the shit out.
Yeah.
Yo,
You gonna touch me? Daddy come and whoop your ass, huh?
Daddy, you better listen to Daddy before he put y'all over that knee. Yo, he's a
Yo,
fool,
that
yo.
shit had me
So
weak.
He's a fool, yo. A fool.
I
But
think it's fucked up. I think it's a little bit messed up to use him that way. But I think that these feuds with Roman Reigns for Royce Keys and LA Knight could do a lot for them. So like while people don't know where they're going right now, there could be a lot that comes from it. Because
Mhm,
Jacob, we'll talk about that. Oh
mhm,
no, it's actually connected. Jacob on
mhm,
Raw ended up taking Royce Keys out.
mhm,
Like, and when I
mhm.
mean taking Royce Keys out, like
Yeah,
blood, spitting up,
blood out the
spitting up
mouth.
blood.
Had to put blood in his mouth.
Yeah, put blood in his mouth, might have broke his neck. He put
All
him on
type of
shelf
shit.
at least for a few weeks. At
Mhm,
least for a few weeks.
mhm.
Royce Keys gonna come back and it's gonna be something, but something bad had to happen to him first.
Hold on. That related to you? You related to you? Not related to me. So I don't know why he
Yeah,
keeps saying he family. Like,
yeah. Yo,
why fool keep saying he family? Y'all you related
yo,
to somebody here? No.
yo,
He's one of the
Jacob.
boys.
Go, he one of the boys. Go pack him up.
Yo, that's
That was crazy.
Go pack him up.
that
I
was
appreciate it.
wild. That was wild. Like, yo,
And then come out the end and just throw the one up. Like,
like
oh man.
at the end, he's like, he gave him that is he dead kick. He said,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Jacob was hot. Jacob was hype. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
if Jacob
yes.
start if
Like he
Jacob
just
start
wanted to
moving
chip.
like that though, if that start happening, you just see like Jacob just get him off out of there. I don't know, man. Because if you know that, like, boy is in tremendous shape right now.
Yeah.
From when he first started and
Mm-hmm.
to where he is now,
He
like
is,
he's
but I think whenever he runs into Solo
I
again, it stops. I think
Mm.
Solo is going to be his kryptonite.
don't know. He beat Solo for that belt.
He did, but I think Solo is going to be his kryptonite going forward. Cause like I feel like he still fuck with him type shit.
Mm. See what you're saying. See
I
what
don't
you're
know, I
saying.
guess.
Because there was instances in the past where you like, yo, Solo, come on, man, stop playing. Come back to the bloodline. If you don't, then I'm gonna have to do it to you. I'm trying not to do it to you, but if you force my hand, I'm gonna have to pack you up. So we definitely
Yeah.
gonna see how all these moving pieces come amongst each other in the next couple of weeks or months between the
Yeah.
bloodline family.
And the motherfucking Tongans too. Cause we do know that they're somewhere and they're gonna be wreaking havoc soon. So be on the lookout.
Mm-hmm. Bella Twins and Paige versus Fatal Influence 6-woman tag match delivered one of the most shocking moments of SummerSlam this weekend. Fatal Influence
Shocking.
picked up the well, I mean, not shocking, but shocking, I guess.
I called that shit before the match even started.
Yeah, we called that shit probably weeks ago. But
We
Fatal
know
Influence
Bella.
for the people that didn't know what was gonna happen. Fatal Influence picked up the huge victory over the Bella Twins and Paige, proving that the next generation is ready to take over the women's division, singles and in tag matches. The trio capitalized on every opportunity left SummerSlam with a statement with with a win over the three of WWE's past greats. But the real story came after the bell. In a stunning turn of events, the Bella Twins attacked Paige, leaving the WWE universe in a complete disbelief. And an emotional reunion quickly turned into a brutal betrayal as Nikki and Bree stood over their former ally, seemingly ending their partnership before it even had a chance to truly begin. And what makes matters even worse, Bree's hurt. So I don't. I guess this is about to be a one-on-one thing between Paige and
So one
Bella.
comeback
Is that
from
is that like some
injury,
twin shit?
One come back because of injury, then the other one
and the
come
other
back,
one
and the
come
other
back, and the
one
other
gotta leave
one
because
hurt.
yeah,
Keep
You
your old
can't,
asses
but you
on the
can't.
sidelines.
yeah, yeah.
Like
But overall, I love the work of Fatal Influence always.
it was a good match.
Those three girls always is always gonna do what needs to be done. It was a good match. The Bellas, you know how I feel about them as far as wrestling. One is better than the other. I think Brie is the best one between both. But as like I said, Brie, I think she hurt something with her shoulder. I think Tripp said after, and it's looking like she's about to be out for a couple of weeks or months, depending on if she needs surgery or not. But overall, good match. The fatal influence is still capitalizing on their dominance from winning the titles last week on SmackDown, and they just making a name for themselves in the business as they came up to the main roster and just wreaking havoc. Gunther versus Nick Aldis,
Banger,
banger,
banger.
banger. Yeah, round of applause for Nick Aldis for real. Like that he came out as Magnus on SummerSlam to try to get this victory, but Gunther once again showed his dominance
Hold on.
over the SmackDown general manager Nick
I got
Aldis.
I
Aldis
got a
showed
I got a
plenty
question for
of
you,
tough.
Vito. I
Mm-hmm.
got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How you felt about how he looked in his wrestling gear?
He looked very good. Looked very good. Even Gunther said it. Hey, when he took
Bro,
off his
what?
jacket, I was really surprised.
Yo,
Nah, I mean,
not
he was
gonna
in
hold
shape.
you. Nick
He
was
was in
in
shape.
some shape, boy.
Yeah, he's in shape. He definitely was in shape. Definitely was in
He,
shape. He was tired, but he was in shape.
I didn't even
Yeah, that
notice he
boy
was
was
tired, to be
gassed.
honest with you.
He was
That
gassed. He
that
was
boy
gassed, but he
that
I
boy
guess
was looking
I was
like me after a fresh round of Muay Thai.
yeah.
I was enjoying the match so much I didn't even realize that he was tired because
Nah,
he
that boy,
still showed that he's
I seen
athletic.
it. You s-
Yeah.
Like
no, he looked. I ain't gonna lie, he looked good during the match. Like he didn't lose a step, but it's just he was gassed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You see him leaning up against the ropes and shit. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's been a
Like,
while. It's
damn,
been a while.
I ain't been here in a minute.
It's been a while. It's been a while. But he definitely put on for his return in the ring. And Aldis showed plenty of toughness, but Gunther reminded everyone exactly why he's the ring general and still one of WWE's most dangerous competitors. And and then the night and then the later on that night, he's in the back talking to they want to say Kathy or Jackie, and Tripp pulled up on him and said, "Yo, I got my letter here. Rick. I'm leaving. I mean, I did my thing. I'm a man of my word." Tripp was like, "Listen, you a man of your word. I love that you stood on what you stood on, but ripping this shit up.
You ain't going
See,
nowhere.
you reinstated as SmackDown general manager and put my son right back to where he needed to be. So I'm
yeah.
happy for that. I thought he was about to do was give him a letter saying, I don't want to be GM no more. I want to be an in-ring competitor for the foreseeable future. That's what I thought he was gonna do.
See, you want to know
But
what happened? He ran into the ring with Gunther, and he made him tough like
give
a
him the
little bitch.
yeah. Yeah. But great match, man. It was great to see Nick Aldis for my first time in the ring because
The
I
King
didn't see him compete in TNA or NWA
Kingsland
and
Clover.
being a champion over there and things of that nature. So that was really good to see him get that match, especially against one of the best in the world in Gunther.
I mean,
So
Kevin
that
Owens
was
said that he is the best in the world.
or Kevin Owens said he is the best in the world, right? CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. CM Punk defeated Cody Rhodes to retain the undisputed WWE Championship after an emotional and physical battle between two brothers. And with the unknown help of the returning Viper, Randy Orton, whether you coming in the ring and delivering a RKO to Cody, I ain't gonna lie.
I was confused by that still.
I can't remember the last time Cody's lost a match just by losing. He
You
always
cannot
losing
beat,
over some bullshit.
you can't beat Cody Rhodes, bro.
He always losing on some bullshit. Always somebody always coming to help somebody else. Even though I don't think Randy's helping CM Punk, but I think just the story where they left off at Mania is like, yeah, I ain't forget about you, homie.
Yeah,
I ain't forget about you.
but didn't he give him that punt kick already?
He gave him that punk kick already.
And
I more so would have
you
rathered.
know,
I would have more so rathered if he RKO'd both of them.
Yeah,
And then
like
then let both of them get up and do whatever they gotta do after
yeah,
that.
that didn't make sense to me. I'm like, all right, he lost the match. He kicked his fucking eye shut. He kicked his eye shut. So we saw what he did to Cody already afterwards. Why did he come out this time? And why did CM Punk try to do that damn moonsault? Knowing that
Cause I'm here.
60 years old.
You see they ain't replay that bitch, right?
60,
How much money you want to bet when we watch that shit over? That part will not be in that replay. How much you want to bet?
That's a
When we
fact.
watch SummerSlam over, that shit will not be there. They're cutting that from the film. Like, nah, we erase that shit.
bro is 60.
But yeah,
Why
I ain't gonna lie.
are you trying to moonsault? You're not
Randy hit.
Sabu.
You know, if that's 09 Randy, you feel me? Mentally, you feel me? I'm here to give you hell. You beat me? All right, now make your life hell.
Yeah,
Look,
I can see
plain and
that as
simple.
well. I can see that as well, for
But
sure.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that match was mid as fuck.
So that match was mid? You thought CM Punk and Cody was mid?
Mid.
Interesting.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool.
I can't sit here and say I thought it was mid.
I don't think it was match of the night.
Yeah, I was about to say
it wasn't match of the night. The next match is match of the night, but it wasn't match of the night.
It definitely wasn't match of the night. But what I will say, that shit started off so slow. So if you weren't interested in that match, that shit could have turned you off completely from it. That's probably what happened. So is that like that the build up to the match was terrible. And then when they finally got
they were a little sloppy.
Yeah, when they finally got into it, they were a little bit. They looked old, and Cody's not even that old, but CM Punk is, and that's what I be trying to figure out. Why we got a 50-year-old champion right now? We got some young bucks on the show, ready to prove something.
I mean, I'm never gonna put it past Punk though. Even though he's old, Punk still do what Punk needs to do to get things done. So, I mean, sometimes you might have a mishap here and there, but yeah, I'm not gonna put the age thing on Punk just yet. All
right,
whether
you want to know why I put the age thing on him? Because he didn't look as old against Roman, but the pace of his matches can't be too high. So he can't be in a fast paced match. So let's say like one of those young, even Finn Balor at 45 years old is moving a lot better than CM Punk. That's not too far from 49 or 48. I think that's what CM Punk is right now. He's not 50. He's around 50, but
48,
Finn Balor,
I think.
Yeah, look at Finn Balor. Look at how easy he's moving. And CM Punk wants to put on more muscle as if that's gonna help him move around the ring better. It's not.
I ain't gonna lie. Finn look like he our age.
Yeah. Finn is taking really good care of himself. He's like
CM Punk 47.
Look, and Finn just turned 45. But there's a huge difference in where they are right now. And when they were when 2 years ago, to be honest with you, when CM Punk first came in, Finn still was moving a lot better than CM Punk and things like that. So best on the mic, one of the best in the game, definitely. But I don't think that he can like put on a match with anybody and it's gonna be a 5-star unless it's a slow pace, hardcore match, pretty much. Rules don't apply.
Right. Whether you're a Punk fan or not, he proved once again why he's at the top of WWE right now. Cody came up short once again. in one of the biggest matches of the year, leaving a lot of questions about where he goes next. Main event time: Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, in the Broctagon, Hell in a Cell. This main event was pure violence. Oba Femi survived Hell in a Cell against Brock Lesnar and officially cemented himself as the next big thing in the WWE's future cornerstones. Whether this ends Brock's career or not, Oba
Oh,
walked
and
out looking like an
He
absolute
retired
he retired
monster.
today.
Yes, he
on Pat
retired today on
McAfee.
he retired today on the Pat McAfee show. Today's August 4th. By the time you see this episode, probably be a couple days from now.
Mhm.
But he would definitely retired today, August 4th, on the Pat McAfee show, going off into the win into the horizon. But great match. I expected. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna say great match, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna say great match.
No blood.
I thought the cell could have been used more.
Mhm.
More throwing each other into the cell.
I don't think that cell could take two big meaty men slapping meat
I
in
mean,
the
I don't
in
think
a,
both them big. I don't think both their big asses should climb up there. So I'm not going to
yeah.
talk about
But
going
then
up there.
but just think about how
But at
they
least, but at least going through an announce table would have been cool. They went through a table in ring. Don't. I mean, through the setting of the table outside. That was cool. No blood. I'm like, all right,
I mean,
whatever.
Brock tried to get some blood. He hit Oba in the face with them steps. What?
He was saying them hard with them steps. Every time he
Ringing
hit
his
over with
bell,
those steps, we was like,
ringing
damn.
ringing his bell. Oba wasn't getting the chance to get his hands up. He was ringing
No.
his bell. Boom! Just
Yeah.
bag up.
Them was wild.
Yeah, and then
They was wild.
everything was good up until that ending, and so everything was good up until that ending. I did not like that ending. First of all, you get Suplex City, you get a tombstone on the bare wood of the ring. You kick out and you start hulking up. That's that bullshit I don't like. You're supposed to punch the chair into his face. Chair did not hit his face. Then you fall from grace and then you win. I don't like those shortcoming endings. After you done did all this shit in the match that
Moving up.
that could have ended it. Now you end it with a punch to the chair that don't hit you and a fall from grace. Not even on the wood part, on a regular mat.
Nah,
And then you win.
he put through him too. So he punched him, put through. But the reason why that probably even happened, Brock ended up starting to control the majority of the match to begin with. So he was
Mm-hmm.
spent trying to put him away. So it made sense
Mm-hmm.
that the match would end that way. I'm just happy that he didn't go through the boards, to be honest with you, because I think that if Oba tried to fall from grace him through the boards, they was going through. They were going straight to hell.
They'd have been in the basement of that
Yeah,
stadium.
they were
Sure.
going straight to hell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad that he didn't do it there. And then even
Yo.
the ending, you can see how
That
emotional Oba
motherfucker,
was at the end of the match.
his back would have been hurt.
Brock and Oba, very emotional.
And that I think that comes from what I'm hearing for the last like few months. Brock has had Oba like, yo,
Mhm.
you with me, come on, let's go.
Mhm.
And like they
Mhm.
just been together the entire time. So like I don't know if y'all noticed, he was Oba got a training video where he's like doing a little MMA and things like that too, but just getting into character more, changing his body types, or helping to change his body, talking about I didn't know that I didn't realize that shot put is what one of Brock's daughters is doing right now. So she's a
Mhm.
shot put champ,
Mhm.
just like Oba. So getting,
Mhm.
she competing and things like that, getting those pointers. They just been bonding. So the passing of the torch, but just the emotion behind Oba, you can see like he was smart in the ring by not shaking Brock's hand, but also like emotion, like too emotional to the point that he almost went straight to the back and let Brock have his moment when Brock was like, "Oba, get in here."
Yeah.
He had to repeat it. Oba, get it.
Mhm.
Like
I'm the
y'all,
past. This is the future. Simple.
plain and simple, plain and
Simple.
simple.
Plain and simple. And and then last night Oba celebrated his huge SummerSlam victory and came out there. He saw Paul Heyman in the back. I didn't get to see Brock, but when you see him, tell him I said thank you. I mean, like, because this means a lot to me. And Paul Heyman right back
Acknowledge
to
him.
him. Paul Heyman right back to him, like, you know what? I mean, I appreciate that. And thank you as well, because I mean, Paul Heyman definitely sees what
You
Oba Femi is.
you can see the respect. It's like
You can see the respect.
it's almost like Oba beat the respect into Paul, to be honest with you. He low key was just like, yo, you one of them. He got 2 stamps of approval back to back. Oh, well, not back to back nights, but almost back to back nights.
But to segue out of this right quick, when not even a segue, when Oba's walking to back to the gorilla, the Vision music hits. Braun Breaker come out. How long? We talk about be scared of Oba. This is one man who was not scared of Oba Femi. Braun Breaker came out there. He didn't even want to fight Joe Hendry no more. The just looking
at Oba.
Oba left. The niggas in the ring just still looking at the gorilla. To the point where I'm like, watch he turn around, he gonna spare Joe Hendry, and this shit's gonna be done. He's gonna pack his ass quick. Braun is tight. This the next up. Y'all was talking about me and pushing me down. Look what I have no SummerSlam match. I'm a tag team champion. I was a Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman was in my group. I was running with Seth. I was an intercontinental champion. I was all these things. And I talking about he next up. I fell away. Paul Heyman, where your man's at? Because this is your new best friend. Where your man at? I need to holler at your mans. Braun is not feeling him.
Paul had to give him a warning though. Like, I would advise against that.
I don't know where he at. And I was telling Honcho, like, yo, Braun better chill. You might push Paul Heyman right into Oba's hands.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, you don't want those two together. Because I think that
you don't want those two together, which I think that which I think Oba doesn't need it, but it will be the same thing as when Paul Heyman got with CM Punk. CM Punk didn't need Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
But just the fact of them getting together was crazy. Like, Oba doesn't need Paul Heyman, but them together would be crazy.
I'm not gonna hold you. Them together right now. I've always, and this is why CM Punk throws me off a little bit when it comes to the Paul Heyman guys. Always looked at Paul Heyman guys as being like big dudes more than anything else. If you want to talk about Cesaro, who wasn't necessarily like the biggest, but strong as hell. You want to talk about Jack Swagger. You want to talk about Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Like, you got beasts, to be honest with you. So having Oba attached to that too, and Oba is the guy that retired Brock, and being so young, I'm gonna be honest, I think that they could take that Oba's career somewhere totally different. And it doesn't even have to happen immediately.
I'm about to say that. It doesn't even have to happen right now.
Because Oba's gonna have his face run. But eventually when you win too much, people hate you. So you're gonna have to step into another realm. And I think that's when we actually really see the ruler and how dominant, but also how vicious he could be in that ring.
Because I was telling me and Hancho was talking about it last night. I'm like, yo, not gonna lie, that big ass heel is crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like,
that's crazy. In WWE
he have crowds. He have crowds silent, to be honest with you, because you see how they cheer now. He come out, he destroy. Imagine that coming with malice, like real, like you know that he on bad timing. Like if your champion, if Cody Rhodes walk out of here, I'm gonna break him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna break him.
It might.
Like imagine, like I am the bringer of war. If you boo me, I will bring war.
I'm not gonna hold you. He told.
I'm not doing the strut no more. There's none of that shit going on. Nah, dead all that.
First person boo me, I'm pulling over the barricade.
Yo, he told any man in the back yesterday though, if you have a problem, if you feel like you want this momentum, you're gonna have to go through Oba Femi, because I am the ruler. I am the bringer of war. I'm the mountain that you cannot cut. Yo, when he start building momentum with that, you start believing it, because it's like, damn, who's big enough? But then Braun fucking Breaker comes out, and he does look like he got a little bit more size now. He look like he put on a little bit of muscle finally. And you see,
that's one that's not scared. I'll say that right now.
You see the potential of what can happen, but what I will say is that Braun Breaker, drink some milk, bro. You need a milk commercial, because you know what I mean. Too many times, my boy.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Stay your ass.
But
If you was at work, Oba wouldn't even be getting his push.
I don't know. That's tough.
It, they was still keeping him down there for a little while. Then Braun was hurt. They're like, all right, I got something for y'all. We got another, and he was undeniable at a point in time. He did that match with Moses, I think.
Right.
He did
With
that match,
Moses, yep.
and that was it. They was like, all right, we need this guy on the main roster. Like he's
Mhm.
a future headliner.
Facts.
So
SummerSlam Night 2, Dominic Mysterio versus Danhausen, Human Money's on a pole match. My least favorite match of the night.
yeah,
Of both
I ain't
nights.
gonna lie,
yeah.
that shit was mid. That shit was mid. I'm
Very
usually
mid.
entertained by the
Usually entertained.
Danhausen, but I ain't gonna lie,
I thought someone else would come out. I'm tired of the Minihausen shit.
I'm tired of the
I'm
mini
getting a
houses.
little,
So, and what the fuck?
I'm getting a little housened out.
Yeah.
And why didn't we see Matt Cardona become Zack Ryder again or something like that, bro? We watched them together. He was shocked, and you brought him back for what? To be Chelsea Green's husband? Because you ain't doing nothing with him. He just standing in the back, with with spray tan on him and shit like that. Get him into some matches, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, but Danhausen gets the victory over Dominic. Hopefully that feud is done with Judgment Day and Danhausen. But
Yeah.
No, like
we
you know who
keeping
need to
that one
beat that?
short.
Never mind.
Keeping keeping that one short and simple though. Trick Willie versus Baron Corbin, United States title match. One of the biggest surprises of the weekend come from Baron Corbin defeating Trick Williams to capture the United States Championship. Corbin took advantage of every opportunity, spoiled Trick's momentum, and walked out of SummerSlam with the championship furry gold. It's a huge comeback moment for Corbin, while Trick now has to regroup after losing one of the biggest matches of his career. What you guys thought about that victory for Baron Corbin?
I
What was the point?
kind of saw it coming
Mm-hmm.
as we got closer to the event. WWE has had this thing where, like, if it's somebody's match back, there's no way they're losing.
No
Unless they're
way.
going against somebody else who's making their debut that day. That's the only time you're gonna get them to lose. So you brought Baron back for what? This is the reason you brought him back to give him a title run. And even if he doesn't hold it for long, because I don't think he'll hold it for long. I think he'll have it for a little while. I don't think he'll have it for too long. But it gave him some type of momentum to come right in, because if you remember Corbin, you might remember Dog Food. You might remember his time at NXT as Braun Breaker's like little big
Nah,
as the
all I
Lenny.
all I remember is Bum Corbin and Happy Corbin.
I mean, as far as his in-ring ability, 6'6", golden
Elite,
whatever
elite,
glove, whatever
special
elite
move,
boxer,
Yeah, Golden Glove.
elite.
elite moves, golden gloves. I mean, football player, elite athlete, all around the spectrum. So he got what it takes. It's just that, but also this shows like, you know what? This is not working. This is not working. Let me step back. Let me reassess. Let me go to the indies. Let me go over here, get my shit together, come back, spin a block. Now I'm a whole new person, whatever the case may be. Got a whole new attitude. Let me see what's going on. And came back, got a title shot, got a title.
Let me tell you why I like it. I like it because one, it moves Trick Williams on, to be honest with you.
Yes, it
Because
does.
I don't think that it hurts his momentum because of how he
No, don't.
lost. He got hit with the belt to lose and then caught the
Right.
end of the day. So he's still Trick Willie. He still has that momentum. And I think that puts him in contention to be more
Money in the bank.
cleanly in the Money in the Bank without having to worry about and imagine Trick Williams the Money in the Bank, to be honest with you, for an entire year, because he's not going to turn it in immediately. But imagine him carrying around that briefcase for a year, building momentum and getting the crowd behind him, showing up on both shows rather than just SmackDown and things like that. Just being him. You get to build another star while building the Oba Femis, while building the Braun Breakers. You get, honestly speaking, he's almost on a Rock or Booker T type of run right now, as when they first entered the WWE and things like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he could do. Of course, I would love to see Melo get some of the same opportunities as Trick Williams, but he ain't got the song.
Yeah,
Or he
Baron
not
Corbin was saying that he wanted
chisel.
Melo. He wanted Melo into this match,
Yeah,
but
he actually asked for it on Twitter. He said Melo
mm-hmm.
should have been on Twitter, so he was kind of mad that Melo wasn't in it. And what I will say is that WWE and Triple H are disrespectful as shit. Melo hasn't performed at a PLE since the Royal Rumble in 2025.
Yeah,
Something, and what we doing, bro?
yeah,
Y'all gotta put
that
on
was
5-star matches on SmackDown, bro.
yeah, that was it's kind of crazy. But Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor, originally a number one contender match, singles match. Originally, Sami Zayn defeated the Finn. So I forgot who he fought to get to this match or whatever it's gonna be, but it was
No,
a singles match, and Nick
yeah, Finn
Finn,
won.
yeah,
Yeah, Finn won the Fatal 4-Way.
right.
He pinned Damian Priest.
But the opportunity, this match didn't last too long because the first major decision from the newly reinstated SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis was to shake up the championship picture. Aldis announced that Gunther will be added to the number one championship match, saying a competitor of Gunther's caliber deserved to be in the conversation. Then an even bigger shock. After 17 months away from the ring, Kevin Owens made his surprise return to a thunderous ovation. Aldis
I almost
immediately
cried.
inserted Owens.
I almost cried.
Aldis
I was
immediately
hyped
inserted
as
Owens
shit.
into the match as well, turning in a triple threat to now a fatal four-way between Sammy, Gunther, Kevin, and Finn Balor. In an emotional comeback, Kevin Owens pins Sami Zayn to win the match and officially becomes the new number one contender to CM Punk's United States undisputed WWE Championship. Owens wasted no time reminding WWE Universe exactly why he's one of the company's biggest stars, while Sammy was left stunned after watching his earned opportunity
No pun
slip.
intended.
Yo,
No pun intended.
I
Because
love
he got
I love how Sammy was just watching that KO whoop everybody ass in the beginning of the match.
Facts.
That shit was funny. He was like,
Mm-hmm. In shock and disbelief.
KO. It's
hold
like
on, let me go stand in the corner.
he comes back and he always like I said before, he ain't coming back unless he can wrestle. You ain't gonna see him
Right.
till he can wrestle. And you started
Right.
seeing him this weekend bothering people and things like that. And now he's back. He's back all of a sudden. He made his first public appearance as far as like with the
Yeah.
WWE crew
Mm-hmm.
in forever recently. So like seeing that, I kind of I was hoping for it, and it happened. To be honest with you, I was hoping that there was gonna be a pop out, and I was also happy that he won that match. And I know that it kind of takes away from Finn Balor because Finn Balor was,
Yeah, I
moving
wanted
with
Finn to win.
momentum and things like that. But Finn is also not. He didn't get pinned, and it doesn't mean that he won't win that opportunity. To 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 be like number one contender or whatever, or to be champion at some point in time. He might get added in. Who knows? But
Right.
I see both of them.
Man.
I see both of them running away with it. But Kevin Owens might have only 2 more seasons, 2 more
2 more
years
years.
left in the WWE with the neck surgery because he said doctors told him to take it easy, but you know him, he ain't
Right.
taking it easy. So
As you
like,
can see, doing Swanton bombs off the top.
I'm not gonna hold you. He scared me. I'm like, bro, you just came back. You just came back.
Yeah, I gotta see what's going on. I gotta see if this neck work. Hey yo, pause. That was crazy. that was crazy. That was wild. That's this neck work was wild.
That's kind of
That was kind of wild. But great match though. Great match between the four guys. And
Yo.
like you said, Kevin got
Nah,
his buckle flip shit going, and Sammy was just in the corner looking at him like, what the fuck?
Yo.
Looked at each other, gave each other a hug, and started slugging out. Let's get to this fight. Let's get to this fighting, brother. A great
fight
match,
Owens
man.
fight, man.
Fight Owens fight. Great to see you back in the ring and getting to it, man. 5-way women's interim title match, ladder match between Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, and the mystery entrant who to become the last opponent, last legend. Great match between the ladies. Some hard hitting stuff going on, of course, with with the ladders. And
Tiffany took a nasty bump on that ladder, bro.
yeah,
Oh
Always
my
do.
god. Oh my god. Was that Lash? That slam?
Lash was
Yeah,
Lash. It was
Lash.
Lash.
Oh, she slammed her into that so nasty. I'm like, damn, I know her back on fire, bro. I just know it is. You don't do that to your US champ in her hometown. And I get that's why you had her a part of the match. Why she couldn't have her own match like everybody else?
Oh,
It's
I
me
don't know.
off. That was
Well,
nasty.
great match though between ladies though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that dumbass spot when Charlotte. Why would you have Charlotte do that spot?
Yeah.
Where she's hanging from the belts and
I'm not I'm not
Jade and Lash score. Why
yeah.
would you have her do that?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that either, and I was concerned about her knee. Let's say she came down there.
Exactly. Like, why would y'all have her do that?
I
Y'all got the athletic cheerleader in Tiffany to do that. Y'all got who else is in the match?
Chelsea.
Everybody else could have
Chelsea. Y'all
did
got
that.
Chelsea to do
You could
that.
have had Chelsea, Tiffany, or
Man.
Jay do that.
Mhm.
Like, come on, bro. That spot blew mine. But
It was
all in all, the
definitely
crowd was
risky.
definitely behind Chelsea the whole entire time. When they all set up the ladders and Chelsea's just laying there, just waiting
I'm not gonna lie,
for an opportunity.
you said exactly how it's gonna go, like, they'd never give Charlotte the interim title, and that's the thing, is I had to start thinking about it during the match. I'm like, "Yeah, they're not gonna give Charlotte an interim, or Jay probably won't get it either, they just gonna continue to beef. Chelsea
Yeah,
might win this shit, and long and behold, Chelsea won that bitch."
the crowd was behind her. She said, I'm gonna dedicate this belt to Michael Hayes. She said that shit at the post conference. I was like, oh, that's a shot.
Fuck
Mhm.
Mike.
That's a shot. That's a shot.
Gave her
But
husband a kiss.
facts. But she outlasted all the girls and
She threw them
became
bitches
the new
off. Threw them bitches
word
out. She
out
took
the ring.
she had to take a crazy bump on them ladders. She made sure that, like, let me not say she made sure, she got to return the favor against some of the same women that were in that match when, what was that? What belt was that for? When she went through those tables. Was that the first? That was this belt last time, if I'm not mistaken. Same belt last time. So she finally got her opportunity to be a main title holder, even though she's not really the champ because Rhea's in whatever.
Some
Yeah.
Well,
bullshit.
she's the champ until she come back, and then they will have to fight. Whatever the case may be. But like I
And
said,
we know Chelsea not be a Rhea.
I mean, but
Unless
like I
she
said,
built momentum during this time.
I'm saying she might make this shit into something, and the WWE universe might be so behind Chelsea that it might be hard to look the other way.
Mhm.
Like I said, Chelsea outlasted all the females and become the first ever intra-women's champion. I mean, I'm still not sold on creating another championship, but if anybody can make this entertaining, it's Chelsea Green for sure,
Facts.
for sure. Um, Chad Gable versus Penta for the IC title.
Banger.
Chad Gable finally completed his redemption story by defeating Penta and on night 2 to become the new Intercontinental champion. Months after frustration finally paid off, and Gable reminded everyone why he's one of the best wrestlers, if not only in the WWE but in the world. Banger, banger, banger.
Facts.
Definitely the second best match of the night of both
Second
nights.
match night of the weekend.
Yeah,
And
second best match of the weekend. Facts.
it was close.
It
I'll
was
be honest.
close.
Night
It
2
was close.
night 2 put together 2, like, in my opinion, 2 back to, like, 5-star matches
Yep.
with great storytelling, with remember Chad
Night 2
Gable
was great.
and Penta were original opponents
Mm-hmm.
when Penta first made his appearance. So,
Right.
like, you had all of that. Gable just been through a lot over the past few years. The injury, coming back, losing his place, Americano. It's been a emotional roller coaster, and to not have a single title after all of this time in the WWE, losing to Gunther over and over again after, climbing his way to the top and things like that. I was happy to see Chad come out, but the perfect champion was there to turn it over, to be honest with you. Because
Perfect
Penta
champion.
held on to that title for over 150 days, did his thing, and gave it up when it was time to give it up, to be honest with
And was very respectful, which luchadors always are.
you.
Most of the time. Strapped Chad Gable up at the end in his hometown.
Yeah,
And
raises
family came out in to celebrate with him at the end. So great moment for Chad. And Monday night he came out to celebrate. Penta came out there to congratulate him and told him he finally got his redemption and he's really a luchador. And then Judgment Day came out.
and he ended up in a 2-man.
Tired of them, bro.
got himself into a 2-man and got their ass packed up.
What I will say right now, I don't think Judgment Day does anything with Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so either. But main event time. Night 2 closed with another classic chapter in one of wrestling's greatest rivalries of all time. Roman Reigns retained the World Heavyweight Championship over Seth Rollins in a hard-fought match. Roman remains the face of Monday Night Raw and the face of WWE, but the target on his back just keeps getting bigger. And this match right here is one of the greatest, if not Summerslam matches of all time, but one of the greatest matches of all time. From storytelling, from the near falls to everything in between, man. Doing each other's moves. Roman finally getting his thoughts together. Leave the fucking chair alone.
Yeah.
Leave the chair alone.
Not going to obsession of the chair.
Not needing to cheat. Both of them getting a shield bomb through the announce tables.
That was back to back too.
Back to Beasley. Back to back.
I mean,
them
Seth
them going in the crowd. Them going in the crowd.
First of all, pause real quick. Wasn't it a regular match? Why didn't it get counted out?
Ain't no counting out when a tribal chief is out there, man.
It became
Like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. He be getting away with murder in these matches, bro.
I mean, even if you counted out, he would have won. And I don't think nobody want to see him win that way, to be honest.
No, you're right. But think about it. Counting out this match, hit CM Punk with the stick. Then he hit somebody with steps in a regular match, and nothing happened. Yo, bro, the man
Steps
getting
is part
away.
of the ring, bro.
No, it's not.
You could slam somebody into the steps, right?
You could slam somebody in, but you cannot pick them up. And you feel me?
You saw what happened to
J.I. getting away.
That happened to J.I. from being thrown into it. So if that guy was being thrown into it,
fair game.
Man,
that's like taking off the thing off the turnbuckle and throwing you into it.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Roman just don't follow the rules. But it's cool. It's entertaining. It's something to talk about.
Got his own rules.
Top tier shit talker. You know how that's gonna go. I'm number 1. I'm gonna show you why you number 2.
Yeah,
I'm number 1.
Great match. Great. Seth asked him, "Yo, is this a time when your family come out and jump me?" He said, "Nah, it's just me and you. You remember from back in the days, just me and you. Let's get it." And they got it. And the way that the match closed, the three spears, one for each of us.
Yeah.
One for Mox, one for you, and one for me. Cause I'm the tribal chief. I'm the biggest. When everybody ran, it was me and you. One, and you 2. Yep. Let's get up. Let's take them home.
The way the hold on, let me get my watch. The way the watch is on the mat and just talking to the title. I can't hear what he's saying, but all I see is him moving and talking to the title. I'm like, yo, this funny ass. Title laying on the mat. He's sitting there just talking to the title. I'm like, yo, son, he is an actor, bro.
Yeah.
He got it. But get at the ending with the shield fist bump and all that.
With the mask in between.
With the mask in between for Mox.
For Dean.
Great. But Dean, great ending, man.
Yeah.
Great ending of night 2. Great match. And to cap off that was just crazy. Finally ending that chapter. I'm kind of surprised Seth didn't come out last night, but just let Roman get his moment, and now let somebody
Yeah.
else get their moment as an LA Knight came out there, whatever the case may be. But yeah,
Roman needed that win because of how other opportunities went when it came for when it when it came down to getting a belt and things like that, and Seth was elevated and things like that. Um, but also, like we said a few weeks ago, this like legit, both of them could be done over the next like year and a half, to be honest with you. Whether we like it
next
or
2
not.
years or so, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
whether we like it or not, both of them could be out. And I think that like sometimes you have to take advantage of um the situation. And for 2 wrestlers that are in their 40s, I don't think we've seen 40-year-olds put on this good of a match as far as the fluidity, the storytelling, like just how athletic they still were at this point
They don't move like
in their career.
40-year-olds.
Yeah, they don't. So, like, even with that, it's just like, damn, just seeing this after all this time, I ain't gonna lie, you see why they were able to carry this business for as long as they did. And like Roman said after
Yep.
the match, when people ran away, when people, got scared and gave up, we stayed, we held it down. So, like, I respect you more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Respect, and love you. There is no me
Mm-hmm.
without you. So let me give you your flowers
Mm-hmm.
too. But I ain't gonna do too much, DSing. Uh, we gonna
I ain't gonna lie, pretty much he dead ass pretty much that's what he pretty much said.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna do too much BSing. You know what's going on, bro. Like, you deserve
Mm-hmm.
it. But I'm big
Mm-hmm.
bro.
I'm big bro.
It
No
said,
no
I'm big
Walmart
I
bro.
no
ain't
Walmart
I
watches
ain't
over
gonna
here.
do I ain't gonna do too much acknowledging over here, but y'all can
Mm-hmm.
do it.
Facts.
Yeah.
But great night, great SummerSlam. I asked London was this SummerSlam better than the SummerSlam we went to? I don't know.
No. I would say
Absolutely
no, but I would say that this match.
absolutely not.
I would say that Roman and Seth match is better than those
Yeah, yeah.
matches.
Yeah,
I would say that
facts.
The Roman and Seth match definitely was, but what we talking about? Y'all had that fucking ladder match last year with the Street Profits.
Yeah.
What we
Right,
talking
right, right,
about?
right.
There was
Yeah,
too much
yeah,
going on.
yeah.
You had Lyra and Becky. You
And
had
I gonna lie, John Cena.
You had Cody and
John,
John. You had
I got to see
Ro
John Cena,
We
bro.
got Gunther and Punk. Seth came
Ro
back. Brock came back.
Yeah, it was just too much. I
Yeah,
think
there was a lot going on last SummerSlam.
Yeah, while we had 2 really, really, really good matches, nah, it wasn't better than last year. I think the MetLife crowd was also, like, in it, and being that I could hear
Mm-hmm.
it from down the block and I was excited and shit, I'm watching it on TV, but I could hear what's going on and stuff like that, like, man, it was a beautiful weekend of wrestling, to be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
so better 2 really good matches that were probably better than the matches from last year, but, last year's
The
show
whole
definitely
show
was
from
better.
last year's show was better.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
felt like this show was short.
It was, and
Yeah,
that's because it
I
was
would
in
say that.
Minnesota.
Hmm. The time difference and all that. Hmm.
Yeah.
But great SummerSlam in Minnesota in the US Bank Stadium. Night 1 and night 2. Everybody did their thing. It wasn't too much botches, I would say. Everybody performed. And leading into last night
There was only
Monday.
one botch, and that was that moonsault.
Oh yeah, and that shit with
Oh,
Jade and them.
and then, when, who did Jade save? Was it Tiffany? Falling off the ladder? Because that could have been bad.
I don't know, but that front flip that Tiffany did off the ladder into them was fire.
Jay had to catch her. She overshot them. I don't know if you peep.
Yeah, fake,
Jade
fake, fake,
Jade
fake.
low key takes all of Tiffany's weight to like go. Jade is one of we don't talk about it how safe she is in the ring. She's safe, and she might have hurt me Chin, who's a part of her team, but um, she's definitely like really really safe in the ring, and that could have been bad for Tiffany because she overshot them
Word.
that flip, and even had 2 interim champs because I'd have been asking who gonna be interim USA. Cause Tiffany got to keep the belt if that's the case, right? Till she come back.
Right,
So
right. But to dibble into Raw, we already stated the Becky Lynch comeback, the Kevin Owens, the Randy, and the Stephanie Valkyra comeback. We also had another comeback with Big Cass returned to WWE last night, attacking Javon Evans after his match with Ethan Page, instantly putting himself back into conversations. And he was like, "Listen, this ain't got nothing about you. This don't got nothing with you, Javon. I'm stacking bodies. This is for everybody.
You
This
you might have
smoke
been
is
the
for
first.
everyone.
You might have been the first, but you won't be the last, and that's a
You won't be
promise.
you won't be the last, and
My thing
that's
about the thing
definitely a
is, why
promise.
you coming for Jamon, bro? Why he had to be your first, bro? Why you ain't gonna get to? Wait. Let's run it back. My man Tozawa put hands on fucking Austin Theory last night. Fuck y'all talking
Yo,
about?
shout out to the Tozawa for coming out there. You know what I mean? You know, Braun broke out, so he had his opportunity. Oh, this fool still in there by himself? I'ma slide. And
Hands
I'm
and
like, oh
feet.
shit. Oldest wasn't there because he got packed up the week prior.
Mm-hmm.
My son Tozawa really slid for his, like on
He
10.
got
Like,
his get back, ripped off his shirt, and pretty much was like, "Yeah, pussy,
yeah.
for all this, for all this." I said, "Oh yeah, Gangsta Tozawa, over."
That's a fact. That is a fact. That's a fact. But final thoughts, SummerSlam felt like the beginning of a new era. CM Punk is still undisputed WWE Championship champion. Roman Reigns is still the OTC. Chad Gable finally got his redemption. Oba proved he belongs at the top. The women's division just got much deeper with Becky and Stephanie coming back. And after Monday Night Raw, WWE already has started looking ahead of what's next for the foreseeable future and the end this year off with the next couple of PLEs we have upcoming. But great weekend, great Monday Night Raw to follow up. As So said in the chat, Raw always got fire episodes after a PLE. That's never gonna end. But yeah, man. That's a 3 count and final bell, fellas. Shout out to everybody that's been tapped in with us since day one. We appreciate y'all for rocking with CLP. Don't forget to climb that ladder and hit that sub and like button. Slam them comments and follow us on all our social media platforms. And if you can't watch us on the YouTube, we're coming through the headphones and speakers with the audio versions on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. If you have any suggestions, thoughts, you want to collab and be part of the most electrifying, tap in and do not tap out. And you already know my slogan, 4 L's, man. Love, live, laugh, learn. We out.